Hello everyone, it's Armin Foschinovsky with Munro Associates, and today I'm bringing you a humanoid robot. This is a Unitree G1. This is the base version of it. It has about 23 degrees of freedom. Right? So these are the actuators you see here that he can move with. It's about a 0.5 kilowatt-hour battery in its chest, sensor suite in the top, LiDAR, RGB cameras. This model has dummy hands, but we have also independently of this teardown purchased some dexterous hands, and this is a finger from one of those hands. Maybe you've seen this video on YouTube already. Walking speed of this model is about 2 meters per second, so you can kind of get a sense of the speed here, him walking around. I am remote controlling him right now for this demo, but he has some autonomous features as well. So with the LiDAR, you can scan the room, set him on patrols. The other versions of this robot that are out there, you might have seen them. They do backflips, acrobatics, they run. This is largely the same, except for the processor and the hands, etc. But to summarize why we have this one here from a sort of broader perspective, humanoid robotics, in some sense, are reconfigured electric vehicles, right? So you have everything in these guys that you find in an electric vehicle. You have actuators, battery system, you have to keep the actuators cool, you have to be ready for scale manufacturing, you have the same or similar cost pressures. And so with that, we're uniquely suited with our 36 years of teardown and costing experience to take a good look at this and really learn how these function from sort of a first principles perspective. And then as we go through, we will create a report and also think about how could you construct these systems more cost effectively, right? So a little bit of an overview of this guy. Like I said, it's 23 degrees of freedom. This guy, obviously a little bit shorter. I'm on the taller side. He's about 4'4", 132 centimeters, 35 kilograms, 75 pounds. And actually, you know, that's nice for developers. It's a little bit easier to handle, and also less risk if this is gonna fall on your foot steps on you, or you have some type of glitch as you're developing your software systems. The battery in here is 9,000 milliamp hours. It's a 48 volt system, so that translates about to 0.5 kilowatt-hour. If you think in EVs, right, that might be a little bit more representative for you to contextualize the battery in there. We haven't torn it off, so we don't know what kind of cells are in there yet. We'll find out for you. And yeah, we'll move them around a little bit. Walking speed of this guy of this version is about 2 meters per second. If you go on YouTube, look at Unitary G1. This is the model that you see doing backflips, acrobatics, right, running. I think it even participated in the Beijing Humanoid marathon. Certainly the larger version of this has. All right, you probably have seen different people push different robots around, and this guy can do it as well, right? So he has a pretty good balance in there, built in, right? So if you give him a little push, not too hard, but about this, he'll balance, right? So this robot has position sensors via encoders on all the motors, so he knows the state of the entire system at all times. And also, of course, there's accelerometers, G meters on the robot, and it calculates how to recover, right? So he does it pretty well. We have managed to push him too hard. He doesn't like it. He falls on his face or back or whatever. But if you just go like this, it works pretty well. And it's very fun. If you ever come across a robot, just give him a push. But yeah, it's a real humanoid robot that has all the core systems of anything that's leading the market. And we're tailored down, and We'll bring you a series, and if you stay tuned, you'll learn everything that's in there along with us. Thank you, everyone, and please like and subscribe.